Hey team, today we are going over a way that we can strengthen our end range of motion for hip internal rotation from a base position of 90-90. Let's go ahead and get down into our 90-90 position. From the front, we want to make sure that we're not leaning over towards the side, staying as upright as we can. We want to make sure that that front knee is in line with the hip, not outside of the hip. We also want to make sure that we're actively driving that front knee down. So if you're having a hard time keeping the knee down, what you can do is add a block and press down into it. And that gives us an opportunity to stretch and strengthen those external rotators and tissues that help us eventually get to the point where we don't need the block and we're able to keep that leg down throughout the whole process without it, again, popping up. So we want some sort of tension. So if you're not able to put it on the floor, put it on a block, yoga mat, foam roller, whatever the case may be, to help you achieve the proper position. So from the side, similar concept to the front, where my back leg is in line with my hip, so it is not too far forward, it is not too far back. I want to keep it in line, 90-degree angle for both legs. If you have a hard time getting into that 90-90 position, for what we're doing today, you can do this also from a shin box position. So a shin box position is a shorter range of motion or shorter base, but it is more accessible. So what you can do is bring that front foot towards that back leg and then back foot towards that back glute. It gives you a little bit more compact but easy, more accessible position to get into. So I like using a block for this because it gives you different options as far as height, but you can use a foam roller or a kettlebell, whatever you can do, just place your leg on top. And so what we're trying to do is work, again, internal rotation. So if I'm working internal rotation by strengthening, I'm internally rotating at the hip. The femur is going to rotate down towards the floor and my foot ankle will come up. So that is your basic hip internal rotation. To work on strengthening at our end range of motion, we will add a block. And again, the reason why I like the block is the multiple height options. So depending on where you are, I'm going to use my free hand to lift. And so I'm not wasting energy to get into hip internal rotation. So you can see right now, I'm in a passive range of hip internal rotation. I'm a little bit higher than the floor. And what, again, I want to do is actively drive both legs down into the ground, about anywhere between 30 and 50% tension. As you get higher, you might need to drive down a little bit more tension into the floor to create more irradiation, which helps you achieve the movement by recruiting more muscles. So I'm going to actively drive down at about 30 to 40% for this height. And what I'm looking to do is, again, I'm sitting upright. My legs are in 90 degree position. And I'm going to actively lift that back foot off of the block. And I'm going to hold this for about 3, 2, 1. Come down slowly with control. And so again, starting from the floor, raising the block, it gives me an opportunity to work on strengthening at a larger range of motion. And so when you have more strength and control at a larger range of motion, you are less likely to get injured being in a position that your body is not accustomed to. So the point of what we're trying to do is get your body accustomed to working in range of motion, getting stronger throughout range of motion, being more resilient. So if you do come across some sort of injury, you are able to feasibly bounce back faster because your body is able to understand, like, okay, I'm strong in all these ranges of motion. I'll be able to bounce back and keep going on with whatever I'm looking to do. So I'm going to now change the block height. So now I'm going to the second level. I'm going to use my hands. So again, I'm not wasting energy. Both of my legs are at 90-degree angles. Now I'm going to actively drive down 40% tension, so a little bit more because the height is a little bit higher. You can put both hands on the ground. If you do put both hands on the ground, what I like to do is corkscrew. Again, keeps me nice and sturdy and stable as I lift and hold for 3, 2, 1. Come down slowly with control. Last height. I'm going to lift up. And again, for me, I'm pretty comfortable with this, so I'm going to have my right hand as my free hand, but I'll keep my left hand to keep me from falling over towards the side. Same concept as before. This is my maximum height for the block. I'm gonna lift up and hold for a 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down with control. And again, what we are doing is strengthening at that end range of motion to be able to generate more force, power, and resiliency, have more resiliency through a larger range of motion in hip internal rotation. If you watch me go on the left side from the back, so the block at the lowest level, making sure that I'm at a 90-degree angle. That's the most inconvenient part of this, is just making sure you're all lined up. From the left side, I lift up and hold for a 3, 2, 1. Come down slowly with control. The reason why I like to do 3-second holds is if I'm doing 3-second holds for 10 reps, that gives me approximately 30 seconds of work each set that I'm doing for each side. Second height, so I lift up, hold for a 3, 2, 1, come down slowly with control. And again, now you can see with my right arm, again, I'm keeping myself from hinging over. I press out of that ground. And then the last height, get set up. Again, actively driving both legs down into the floor. And I lift up and hold for a 3, 2, 1, come down slowly with control. Like I mentioned before, if I were to do this in a shin box, so I go through, same concept, lift up. Now I'm in a shin box, same concept. I can lift from here. I can lift from here. And I can lift from here. Thank you for watching and following along. Hopefully you learned something, and and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again.